So once again, when we reach this stage where we have calmed down, our mind is becoming more and more stable, there's a tendency for dullness to set in because the mind doesn't have enough to entertain it. So again, we give it a little bit more to do sometimes, right? So just curious, dullness, subtle dullness is the word. Some of you might be experiencing that at different points. Just not highly entertained, you know? Yeah. Yeah. And what do you do with that? What do you do with that? One of the practices is to focus attention at the belly now. We discussed this a little bit yesterday, but this is becoming more critical. We want to be more and more aware of the bodily sensations because something's actually taking place. Our energies are starting to shift. There's starting to be more circulation, more energetic circulation as the body releases, as we let down, as we go through the purification of mind, purification of body. So what's starting to take place slowly is the energies are starting to move. So now we want to be able to support all of that. So let's really, really be aware of sensation, sensation, sensation. Breathing at the belly. Just recognize the radiance through one leg, the radiance through the other leg, the radiance through the core of the body, through the shoulders, across the back, through the arms, up through the neck and the head. Feel the sensations. To become even more specific, we can feel the sensations of the breath, and what's happening in the right foot. What's happening in the left foot? What about the calf? Just sit and breathe. Sit and breathe. Be aware of each of the different segments of the body. Just absorb, literally absorb with mindfulness. You haven't disappeared. You haven't gone off someplace. You're not on a different planet. You're here. Still hearing, still seeing, but you are experiencing your body fully. And this, as this process continues, as unification happens more and more and more, you start experiencing the different grades of piti, P-I-T-I, piti. And piti is called meditative joy, or it's rapture. And this expresses itself in different individuals in different ways. So when I first heard of meditative joy, I thought, oh, wonderful. And except it's not always all that comfortable, because as I've mentioned before, it can feel like there's something crawling on your skin and you're constantly checking to see what's going on. Or at the very, very beginning, you know, you might be sitting and your thumbs might sort of do this thing, little jump, or you know, there'll be the odd little twitch someplace, right? Or you just kind of might have this strange sensation of kind of sitting outside your body a little bit, right? Or you think you're straight and your body's crooked, or you feel like you're crooked but your body's straight. There's just all these kind of odd phenomena that starts taking place. So again, this is continuing to be a part of the purification process. the blocks in the body, the holding, the subtle holdings are letting go. And this, for some people, can be quite frightening. There's absolutely nothing wrong. For the most part, there's just nothing wrong. You don't have to go to the doctor, get checked out necessarily. So your body is opening up, opening up, opening up. So at this point, we can start to see some flashes of color. A little bit of color, different nimitta, little balls of light might appear. They might flash in and out. Could even be a big light show, Just seeing, you note it, you label it, you're seeing something, you're seeing, that's all that's happening, right? And remain, but these are signs. They're just simply signs. They tell you where you are, just like, Portage in Maine and Winnipeg, right? This is where I am. This is what's happening. Continue, right?